There you go. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. This is Jose Velez from jvcreationstudio.com. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. As always, leave some comment. Let me know how are you doing. Today, I'm going to be reviewing strings arrangement that I did from my friend Jon Wymore and his new song Word the Mystery. He gave me the lyric, the chord, he gave me the track, and I put some strings, violin, violas, cellos. I already have 3 videos on this series, and I hope I can now review all that strings that I did to finally give it to him and say, hey, this is your song. Let me know if you like it, if you like the parts. Mr. Jimmy is here. Hi, Jose. I'm James. That's awesome, from the group of Reason. Nice to see you. Welcome, Jimmy. J-Mix, Mr. J-Mix. Awesome. So let's see what we have so far. If you missed my series of this doing the strings, violin, viola, cellos, check it out. So my channel, episode 1, episode 2, and 2 days ago I released episode 3. Let me just listen what we have so far. And I'm using Reason as a plugin. Let me show you over here. This is Reason, the DAW that I use to create my music, and I'm using Studio One and Reason at the same time. So Reason now is as a plugin, so you can use as your instrument or your effects, which is totally awesome. See all my effects and then all my instrument. I have Reason since 2008, so I've been collecting instruments and saving patches. I love so much Reason because I have everything there. I use Studio One now as my main DAW, but I use Reason for everything else. So I'm combining both. And I like Studio One because I can hide the console and then my syncs, my bosses, and my MIDI instrument. I can put it away, put it right back, and I have more control when it's a big project. And because it's saving every 5 minutes, I'm planning to use more Studio One and then Reason as a plugin. But sometimes I will have to go and do it directly in Reason because I know Reason from everything. But here I kind of lost, but I'm learning. So, and I like to learn. So let's take a listen to what we have. I did with the string. I use Friktion, which I love for violin. I'm not gonna play anything today with my keyboard because I already did, and I also combining that with StringWerk. It's an awesome violin, viola, cello, strings and bass, like a quartet. It's not a big one, it's just for like 4, a small group. And the other one that I'm combining is this here, Orchestra ProjectSAM. Is all in the shop on Reason. So let's listen what we have so far, and I'm gonna be supervising all the notes to finish this project. So I'm not gonna play anything, I'm just gonna be supervising and muting parts or fixing notes to get this over and send it to my friend. So here we go. Let's take a listen and keep the chat in fire so I know I'm live and I am streaming.
Just some things I won't ever know.
Very nice acoustic by Jon Wymore. If you remember, the cello was out of timing when I did this part. But I was recording that day and I have the idea. Don't get like, okay, it's bad. I know it's bad, but the idea is there, and because it's MIDI, I went and find the right place to put it. So I didn't put it right on the time. I put a little bit more in the front, and then it was working perfectly for that introduction. Let's take a listen again with everything.
Something.
Very nice, yes, Mr. J Mix. Say very nice introduction. Thank you. That's awesome. Yeah, if you just join, I'm doing the arrangement. I'm trying to finish the arrangement for my friend Jon Wymore, and then I did a pad when I was starting in the first episode as a guy, and then at the end I muted because I started the real. Well, not the real violin, but more realistic violin with Friktion. And then I muted completely. But then I went, I said, like, I like it, the idea of the string pad. So I'm going to leave it in the first part of the song. And I'm going to do it as I will do it. And then when I send it to my friend, he's going to decide what part he's going to use or mute or starting cutting section. And he it's his song, so he's gonna use it as he wanted to use it, and it's totally fine with me. I'm just gonna try to do it as I will be doing it for me. I'm gonna keep listening. Now I'm gonna go and supervise the violins and the viola, and if I have to supervise the cello, I want to do it too to finish, because I want to have this clean for him. And that's what a conductor do. He supervises every note of the orchestra, so let's do it. Here we go.
Things I won't ever know or understand. Living in a world with a view through dimly lit glass. My perspective's sometimes shady. My feelings are raw. My faith has
Just
been
the pad.
battered. Some others close to me are scattered. Despite the mystery, Jesus, you're enough for me.
Now we have the cello and the violas. We're moving the violas.
Why, oh, why?
Okay, that sounds good.
Some may say I can't explain the mystery. Questions boggle my mind, the side of eternity. My mind keeps on racing. I may not have an answer.
There you go. Now we have the violin and the support, if you remember.
Despite the mystery, and all my
Let's get it. So that part, let's mute everything and let's put it like more solos to really listen. Here the cello, here the violin, and the violas are here. The cellos are the viola. And I pan the cello here, and the violas I left them kind of in the middle, and the violin I put them more to the left side.
I may not have an answer, but I do have a key. And I'll lift my eyes in worship and sing, despite the mystery and all my questioning.
This is the cello. Oh man, that Friktion is amazing. Some people don't like it because if you do just play it without the mod wheel, this is the magic happening when you move the mod wheel. If you don't use the mod wheel when you're doing it, then it's gonna sound like cheesy, it's gonna sound like flat. But if you play and do the mod wheel as I was recording in episode 1, 2, or episode 1, and yes, and 2, then you will, it's gonna come alive. It has so much pressure. So let's get it here.
Despite the mystery and all my questioning, I choose to believe. Jesus, you're enough for me.
Okay, I like that. I'm just gonna I copied the violin and I put it on another violin with tremolo, and I'm gonna test that out here on the bridge. It's gonna be subtle, so it's gonna be more in the back, but it's gonna be the same violin but doing tremolo. Let's take a listen how it is gonna come.
Jesus, you're enough for me.
There you go. Okay, now I have the cellos doing those kind of arpeggio, tuki there, and I also went and fixed the tempo. It was bad when I was recording, but I said like, don't worry, I'm gonna fix the tempo. So I went really there and fine-tune where I wanted to be, like more sounding like more in tempo and human, and I think I'm happy with that. So I'm just gonna focus on the violin, violas, and now I'm gonna test this tremolo over here in the bridge. Let's from the chorus. tremolo over here.
Beneath the mystery is worth a glimpse of beauty, feeling all the pain.
See, tremolo. The violin here, violas, and cello here. And I'm not worried to the balance because he had to mix the song, so I'm gonna send it with my panning, but I'm gonna also send it without panning, so he decide if he want to use it with my panning or with his panning, and he gonna do the volume in the mix, so I'm just checking the note that is appropriate. So the tremolo, I like it like there. Yeah, there's no automation. We can also do automation. It's gonna come more alive when you do automation. Yeah, that's part of the process on the mixing, almost at the end of the mixing. And I like to do it to bring the mix alive, to bring things, something in the front, especially the vocal. So let's unmute everything and listen with everything.
Beneath the mystery is worth a glimpse of beauty, feeling all the pain is worth a taste of glory. Even when I can't see, I will keep on going. Even when and all the mystery is worth a glimpse of beauty. Fighting through the pain is worth a taste of glory. Even when I can't see, I will keep on going. I won't be denied, cast off, distracted, put off, or rejected. All I see is temporary. All I see is temporary. I'll embrace the mystery. Jesus, you're enough for me.
Okay, at the end I had to take out the tremolo. It's coming.
All
Okay, I had to take it out before that.
I see is temporary. All I see is temporary. I'll embrace the.
There you go, it's
All
coming.
I see is temporary. I'll embrace the mystery.
View is coming. Now I'm gonna check the violas. So I'm gonna compare the viola to the chords. Let's do violas and violin alone. And I'm gonna open the viola and I'm gonna go to see if this is totally perfect. Patient. That sounds nice. What do you think? Let me know in the chat. Yes. I have the course in here with my tablet, and I'm supervising. All the notes have to be in the right course, and if not, have to be almost there. Kellen is here. Nice to see you. One of my students. Awesome. Listen again. Hi. We need a victory. Past the bridge. Okay, here's a mistake. We can see it right here. Go out, and let's take. Let me take his point back.
Feeling all the pain is worth a taste of glory, even when I can't see how.
Mr. J Mix say what time here is 5:30. This is Chicago time. What is your time there?
The pain is worth a taste of glory, even when I can't see. I will keep on going, even
You have to be careful there. Checking the course.
even when I can't see, I will keep on going.
Can see is A minor, so let's check it out.
When I can't see,
Perfect. This is A minor with the G. G's will be the 7, so it's fine.
I will keep on going.
And then we have E minor, and this we have the 7 then, which is fine.
I'm going, even when, and all the mystery is worth a glimpse.
Wow, you're in Paris. That's awesome. Mr. J Mix said he's in Paris. Wow, that's amazing. When I was little, my parents they were in Belgium, so my first language was French when I was 3-4 years old. So I went to preschool there. My first language was French. I cannot believe it. Then we moved back to Puerto Rico. I had to learn Spanish, and then when I got older and married, I went here to United States. And I learned English, but I'm still learning English, man. Yeah, that's awesome. Keep the chat going. Yeah, see you, Kaylin. See ya. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, bye. Awesome.
When, and all the mystery is worth a glimpse of beauty. Fighting through the pain is worth a taste of glory. If mystery is worth a glimpse of beauty. Fighting through the pain is worth a taste of glory. Even when I can't see, I will keep on going.
E minor there. Yeah, perfect.
I won't be denied, cast up, distracted, put off, or rejected. All I see is temporary. All I see is temporary.
Okay, so that sound good. What do you think in the chat? Let's put everything back from chorus.
And all the mystery is worth a glimpse of beauty. Fighting through the pain is worth a taste of glory. Even
there's something weird there, so I have to figure out.
Be denied, cast up, distracted.
Yeah, there's something. Let's take. See, supervising.
Going, I won't be denied, cast up, distracted.
I'm checking the chords. That's A minor.
Ongoing, I won't be denied, cast up, distracted.
Okay, let's take that out.
Going, I won't be denied, cast up, distracted, put off or rejected. All I
That's
see
better.
is temporary. All I see is temporary. I'll embrace the mystery. Jesus, you're enough for me.
What do you think? We're coming close to the ending here. I have to fix the cello line, the last part. But it's coming together. Let's check the cello there.
Embrace the mystery. Jesus, you're enough for me.
Something there. Put another note, let's see. Let's put it over here. And the volume. And we can put the volume or the velocity. Let's put it in 60. And let's check it out. That's tricky there. Let's put a little bit ahead. And then a little behind there. Too high. Bang. Oh, kind of there. It's always a fight. Let's put a low in volume. It's already low, and he need to do automation, so. Yeah, he gonna do fade out there. You're on fire. And then I'm gonna, if you are in the replay, so smash the like. If you're live, yeah, smash the like. And hit the bell for the next one so you can be here live. I'm trying to do more live. Take from the bridge with everything.
Beneath the mystery is worth a glimpse of beauty. Feeling all the pain, worth a taste of glory. Even when I can't see, I will keep on going. Even when
I had to say, I this is my first song using, for strings arrangement using Friktion. I'm very impressed with this string modeling. This is not sampling. This is modeling, synthesizing modeling, and with the mod wheel, this take your song to another level. These strings, I think, are one of the best I have produced because sound so realistic, so awesome. Let's now mute those violin and listen all of that as a section. So I'm gonna make a bus for them. And I have more violin that I didn't use because this program sounds so good that I don't need it. Usually I have to use like four libraries to make it some realistic, but with this program I was like, wow. Let's make a bus here for the strings, and let's listen, sings this section. See, I have more violin here that I didn't use because I don't need it.
Cast up, distracted, put off, or rejected. All I see is temporary. All I see is temporary. I'll embrace the mystery. Jesus, you're enough for me.
Wow, that's nice. What do you think? Now we pretty much went one by one and checking that everything is good. The only thing I had to fix over here. Gonna change the sound, but everything else is good. I did some cajon for him, but I didn't play it. It was low down. If he wanna use it, then he use it. If not, it's totally fine. So I hope this was helpful. Leave some comment. Remember to hit the bell if you wanna be here the next live. And that was awesome in this journey. So it was my first season for strings, and I've been tracking the entire song with the instruments here in YouTube in my channel, and I have a mixing tutorial if you haven't checked it out, and there's more coming. So there you go. Let's play this as an outro, and then see you next time. Remember to subscribe, hit the bell, leave some comment, and release a new sound. It's inside of you. Bye.
Beneath the mystery is worth a glimpse of beauty.
Thank you for coming.